welcome back to our channel where we talk about art, but this time we are going to talk about something new which is not related to color, medium or something like we have talked earlier. This time we are going to talk about art and sip. If you are new to this topic, let me introduce this art and sip, which means you are going to paint something with a sip of coffee or something to drink. So this is a session which we used to organize on our weekends to take a break from a hectic schedule of everyone's life, and it is quite therapeutic because you paint and you know that art is the best medium to calm your soul and give a therapeutic session to yourself. So before getting into this topic, that is art and sip, let me know you the basic points, or you can say the most important points before you start or before you get an idea of having this party. So the first thing is obviously theme. You should have a proper theme, because without theme you can't organize the things like the art material, the space, the weather and like many more things. After that you should look for a space that should be quite spacious and some artisy, like you can have, if you have a space art gallery or kind of any art studio, that would be best for your choice. And likewise we have a space at a defense colony, that is art etc, and we have a huge space. You can also book for your parties if you want. When you are done with this space, you should have proper posters, banners to spread on the social media, because nowadays social media is the best platform. You can have more and more participants. So start from making a creative for your event, where you should have mentioned all things like you should have mentioned the theme, you should mention the date, you should mention clearly the place, because everyone is new to that place. That should be nearby to everyone. So like moving forward, after making it creative, you should know where to promote it. You can have many websites like Book My Show, All Events and many more. There are lots of websites where you can just pay to that website and they will take all the things, like they will do the promotion, they will have the participation and they will collect all the money, and you will get everything on your account. And spread your creatives to social media platform like Instagram, Facebook, your contacts. Like obviously that is the best thing to do. And the most important point, you should begin this preparation of the promotion before 2 to 3 weeks of your event, because that is more important. As long as you get the participants, always choose the more quantity of things. Like if you have 9 participants, you should have the material around 10 to 11, because you never, we on our event we had on the spot participants also. So you should never say like we don't have the things, because that gives a bad impact. So you should have always the extra quantity of everything. Then arrange the stuff like what you want for your session for the art and sip event. Obviously you need the base you want to be painted, the colors and the drinks which you have mentioned, which is obviously depend totally on you. And the space should be so creative and so artisy that everyone who is like participant, it is not possible like everyone is from the art field, so this is something new for them. So that will attract the place which you have arranged for them should be attractive and should attract them. And last but not the least, be the coolest host, because you are the one who is going to introduce the things to the participants. So you are going to make the environment happening. So be the coolest host as you can be. So moving towards, I would like to introduce you to the events which I have organized to this amazing place. We had many sessions, and we have started the session from a small canvas and a small easel, and for their help, because they are not into the art field, so for their help I have made the canvas, I have prepared the canvas for them with a very light sketch. So because we are having a party, so we can't proceed or we can't exceed this party to more than 2 to 3 hours. so they don't have much of time, and that should not bother them, that should not be burden for them, because they have came to enjoy the party by art, with the help of art. So for their help, you can make like kind of rough sketches or prepare the base for them. That is quite helpful for them. This is not compulsory. If you are painting, then the surface should be canvas. You can make it more interesting, like we did on our second session. We have added like kettle, and we prepared the base for them, because as I told earlier, you should give a little bit help earlier only, so that process can be easy for them. And the most important thing is theme or topic. We always choose the theme according to the weather, according to the environment. So as I told you about kettle, we choose this theme because we did this event during the monsoon, and what would be more interesting, like having painting over teapots and having green tea. We have varieties of green tea for a sip, because we need something for a sip, and that was quite perfect environment for the participants, and they enjoyed it. If we talk about age group of like smaller age group, like 12 to 18, so for their session, to make it more interesting, we did on a clay. We prepared the clay like paper mash and kind of clay for them, and they enjoyed the session, and we added like cold coffee and anything, like the children used to like that. So for making the session all the time new and more creative, you should keep in mind, never repeat the material, never repeat the base, because as we did in this area at Art ETC, we never repeated our things. We did on canvas, we did on kettle, we did from clay, and now we are doing on a wall plate that is made from ply, and so on. We are like planning many things, but what we are doing, we will keep changing the material and the method, because that makes more interesting to the participant, and you will gain more and more participant as long. So the conclusion is, you should have a better theme to do, you should have a better and best pace, and obviously like more interesting participants, and the host should be amazing. Likewise, you're going to rock with your art party, because nowadays this is the most important thing from the hectic schedule, and you need this session because you need a break from the hectic schedule, and this is the most demanded session nowadays. So be creative, be innovative, and try to explore new medias with the art lovers, with the art fanciers. Thank you. So this is how we have organized many events, and we will continue with the many events, many sessions, and hope you will join us at our place, which is at Defense Colony, Lajpat Nagar, and like that is named as Art ETC. Be here, be with us, and let's get a party together. To contact us and to get more details, every information is given on the description box. Hope you have liked this session and this video. Thank you so much. Bye.